Welcome back to Ashes. We are 2 days away from this series beginning and we cannot wait. Just had some vision, Westlife coming out shortly too. Just had some vision of the Boony army and we thought it's about time we saw the real thing. He is joined, Boony by the way, is one of the great men of Australian cricket. Not only did he put Tasmanian cricket on the map, and Tasmanian and map not two words you want to slide into the same sentence too often. He also is a selector now for Australia. It's great to have him on board, and coming out with him is one of the all-time greats of world cricket. Probably, in fact, take the word probably out, England's greatest ever all-rounder, and a great friend to us here in Australia. Ian Botham joins David Boon. I tell you what, Marcus, it's cricketing royalty we've got here.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about them. I think it's sacrilegious. To have the dolls alongside the Ashes urn. Fellas, do these dolls talk to each other? I've heard they do.
They do. You just
what do
activate
they say?
them a little bit and we actually talk quite socially for a change.
Pleasant. Pleasant's the word.
What, so you press a button and they
They sort of fire up, yeah.
Oh, I haven't got that right then.
Well,
Gabba,
we'll get a couple sent to you.
thank you very much, Ian. Gabba 86-87 is one of the most famous moments in English cricket. The team was billed as one that couldn't bat, couldn't bowl and couldn't field. And you wanted to do something about that. We've got some vision here of a glorious time when you had long blonde hair, Beef.
Yeah, well, it's grey now. Not quite so long. But, yeah, no, we were written off. We were told we had no chance in the series. A little bit like, I think a lot of people think that Australia are going to walk this series. I'm not so sure. And I think that 86-7, written off, bounced back, and the boys played magnificently. They won everything. Won the America's Cup Challenge down in Perth. They won the one-day series, and of course, the Ashes.
You've come out firing with a Dad's Army line, though, haven't you, about the Aussies?
Yeah, they are getting bloody old. I mean, the guys don't get any younger. You've got two champions. You've got Glenn McGrath and Shane Warne, who I think are magnificent. I think Shane Warne's possibly, arguably, the greatest cricketer of all time. And I think... But you can't turn the clock back. And it's a fact of life. We all get a bit older. Some show it better than others.
Well, Boony, you're in the best position to answer this because you're responsible for selecting the team that Beefy's calling Dad's Army.
Well, I'll be very short and brief. They might be getting old on paper, but they're still bloody good.
Well said. Now, Boony, it was sweet for you in 1989. You've seen this bit of vision that often, but this is the moment after a lot of years in the wilderness that Australia won the Ashes back. Talk us through how this felt for you.
Oh, it was a fantastic feeling. It's obviously, that was the start of 20 years that we held them for, but we'd been on the other end for quite a few years prior to that, so to win them at that stage, to win them at Old Trafford on one of the worst sweep shots I think I've ever seen, it was a great honour and it was a privilege to be involved with it.
And there's also something else, you know, and I'm sure you'll back me up here. Winning the Ashes is great, but these guys, the England guys, have a chance now to come to Australia, and I don't think they want to just retain the Ashes, they want to win the Ashes again down here. And it's a great buzz, it's a great moment. You know, the Aussie boys to win in England, it means probably as much, if not more, to actually beat England in England as it does for the English players to come down here and win. So there's a big incentive for that side to come down here, and believe me, it's a great feeling.
I'd agree with that.
Beefy Warne is one of the greatest, if not the greatest cricketer of all time. Key figures, as far as you're concerned, in confrontations in this series, Boony?
Well, I think Warne is obviously a very key figure for us and for the English batsmen. But I think Brett Lee is going to figure in this quite considerably. Alternatively, Flintoff is an enforcer. He was one of the strong men of last time when England won it. He's got to perform. The other key figure for England, I think, is Strauss at the top of the order to get through that new ball. And our opening partnership and top order very imperative we get off to a good start.
Now, as great as you two gentlemen were on the pitch, and undoubtedly you were, I just want you to take a look at some of the fresh breed of Australian cricketers, boys, and just have a look at the rig on a couple of these.
That's not Dad's army.
Well, there we go.
That is a six-pack. Those are
that's
three
a six-pack.
six-packs.
No, that's a six-pack.
I want to see what a modern-day six-pack looks like.
That's a six-pack.
That's how they
Oh, no, that's an old day.
It takes a lot of practice to get a six-pack like that.
And it's fair to say, Beef, that even in your pomp, you probably didn't work out quite like that. In fact, we've got a better idea here of you in your pomp.
It was a cigar, was it?
Yeah. Oh, no, this is family television.
The old man's gym.
The old man's gym. That's where we belong. It's like this nowadays.
very
They have warm
different, isn't it?
downs.
Yeah, warm
now,
down,
what's
a
a
nice
warm
bath.
down? You come off a field, you've bowled 25 overs, it's red hot, and then you've got to jump into an ice bath.
It makes you make up your mind.
It makes you
that
look
it's
like
time
Bumble.
to retire.
We used to have ice.
Where's that ice? In your glass.
Yeah.
Now, gentlemen, the other thing that's available at the moment, and Ian, you've had a big piece of this, is the Ashes clashes, yourself and your great mate Alan Border doing the commentary, 3 hours. I haven't actually seen it, but I've heard it is absolutely sensational.
It was a lot of fun to do, I have to tell you. A lot of old memories. And it's amazing, once you get chatting, how it all comes flowing back. And good times, bad times for both camps. But it was a lot of fun to do it with Abe. And you know, he's one of the great legends of Australian cricket, and quite rightly so. And it was good to do it with him. Good to
You
catch
two
up.
hanging out over the next few months and sharing the odd beer?
You watch our six-packs. You give us another 12 weeks here, buddy. We're working on it, believe me.
All right, well, fabulous to see you both. And wonderful heroes that so many people have loved watching playing, I should say. And we're thrilled to have you with us on the show. Thanks very much for being here.
Pleasure.
Thanks, Tom. Thank you.
When we come back, we cover two ends of the spectrum. We have music from Westlife and Richie Benno.
Friday, Harry's back to unlock the Chamber of Secrets. Then on Saturday, December 2nd, his third year of magic is this year's most awaited premiere, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Friday, it's the Chamber of Secrets. Then on Saturday, December 2nd, the premiere event, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. 2 enchanting nights from Friday on Channel 9.
A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer, and the best cold beer lifts the lid on cricket's best-kept secret weapon, the moustache. Any bloke with a hairy top lip will smash you for 6 every time. Walker, Reed, Botham, Thatcher. The list goes on and then stops. At our Ashes squad in 05, not one tash, and look what happened. Yes, the mo maketh the man, and the best cold beer is Vic.